What did you guys see from King Holder making his first start? Did you think kind of you guys out a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he was amped up for it to be able to start, and he performed great. You know, he had minor technique issues and assignment, but overall, the whole game, he did good.
And Josh, how's your cap?
What's that?
How's your cap?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot better. I mean, I'll practice more today. I had a little bit of limited reps last week, but I should be able to go full go the whole practice today, yeah.
Leon, I'm looking at this SDSU record book, and your name is in a lot of categories, and you're creeping up. Just put, your years at San Jose State, including this one, into perspective.
I didn't even know that I was creeping up in the record books, to be honest with you. I mean, over the years, I'm just going out there playing hard. I love the game, and those accolades came with it. Being in those record books or being in the standings and doing that, it's just something that just came along with me, just doing it and having fun.
And how has this year differed from previous years?
I guess being recognized by the peers in our conference and everything, I feel privileged to be a part of that. And this year is my last year, last time opportunity to be Mountain West champions, and that's the legacy that I want to leave behind.
Does it almost give you a certain confidence boost when people do recognize you around the league?
Yeah, it's definitely a confidence boost for me.
Nick, do you feel like the guys up front sort of did a better job rushing the passer last week?
Yeah, they're a young group, and each week they make big strides and continue to grow. Every game start they get and every play they have is a major leap forward for them, and they're always improving. So I'm happy with the performance they had.
But it looks like the backers got in there too. I mean, you and Derek were pretty much always in that guy's face. Like, talk about how you guys have really kind of picked up your game too.
I think it's an entire defensive thing. We know that we have to step up our game. We've let up too many points, and we're just working overall as a whole to try to improve.
Can you talk about Derek Largent, his first year in the program? What have you seen from him developing, and what does he do so well?
Largent's a fun kid. The first day he came in here, he was already in the film room. He was somebody I thought that could make an impact initially. He tries hard. He works hard on the field. He's a big, strong kid. He has all the physical ability he needs, and I think he's going to have a bright future here.
What was so much different for you guys this week on defense, compared to the past couple weeks?
I felt Coach kept it really simple, and guys, they got the game plan down, and they were able to execute, and it was a really straightforward plan, and we were able to fix those technical issues that have been hurting us a lot more earlier in games, and we were able to play a lot better.
Leon, confidence is such a big deal. Did you guys get some of your confidence back last week against Hawaii?
Yeah, most definitely. I know Coach G, and he writes in the safeties test every week that we get confidence is contagious. And this week, I think, that really affected us. And, the win gave us a great confidence, boost. And, I mean, for us to be successful and, on the field and be relaxed and paying attention to what we have to do, we have to have that confidence.
It's a little bit early, but can you guys sort of talk to what you're going to be facing with Colorado State, what kind of problems they might present, and what you got to do?
Well, like you said, it's early. We watched a little bit of film yesterday. I know as far as the receiver core, they have a guy that's been there last 3 years or so, Lou Greenwood. He's a great receiver, a great athlete, and we're looking forward to playing against him in the secondary, as well as another guy named Dominique and Marquise. Marquise Law is a bigger guy, and he's very athletic. On film, he's athletic. So, I mean, and they have a running back coming back, a returning running back that also last year gave us some trouble. Looking forward to playing against him.
Your coach described that running back as a guy that tore you up last year. You're not going to let him do that again?
No, most definitely not, especially at Qualcomm. We can't let that happen.
Nick, how well would you say the linebacking core knows the 3-3-5 defense now? You've been playing it for yourself. You've been playing it 3-4 years now.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you kind of have to have a couple years in, especially because it's such a unique defense from what you probably ran in high school or things you had in the past. But I think that all of the starters and everybody that gets rotation has great understanding and knowledge of the defense. That goes down from the coaching to us. We spend a lot of time in the film rooms, and the coaches do a great job preparing us each week for it. We have complete confidence in our assignments every week going in, and we're just happy for the opportunity to play again this week.
Josh, you were talking about Coach simplified things. What was more simpler, I guess? Was it the play calling? Was it being in certain spots at certain times? What was simpler?
We called a lot of the same plays a lot during the course of the game. I'm not sure if it was personnel wise or like his strategy behind it, but I mean it was very simple. I mean the times that I was in the game, I mean I kept getting the same play calls, and then from that point you just line up and you play from there because you're getting into a rhythm of it and seeing it over and over again through the course of the game, and I'm sure it was like that for a lot of the other guys too.